Hi, welcome to Take Time with Tom. My name is Chris.
I'm Kate.
And today we're watching the final movie in the Jurassic Park original trilogy, Jurassic Park 3, no subtitle.
Okay.
Whoa, okay.
Does it need one?
I mean, the last one was just Lost World, so I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
You know what you're getting when you...
It's the third Jurassic Park. There's a Spinosaurus and a big old pterodactyl.
Oh, the two worst ones.
But today, we're going to continue watching Jurassic Park 3. It should be a blast. We both remember this fondly when we were younger. Do you have anything else to say before we get started?
No, let's get into it.
Alrighty, so...
A different island.
No, it's the same one, Isla Sorna. I believe this is the same one from Fallen Kingdom, which we finally watched.
Yes. It was so sad. Not a fan.
Not a fan. I had a fun time. I like it more than the first Jurassic World.
Yeah.
I understand why it's a little sad in some places, especially with, spoiler warning for anyone who hasn't seen Fallen Kingdom, but there are scenes with dinosaurs stated to be from the first movie dying on the island during the volcano.
Did all the other velociraptors die? Like Delta and all them?
Probably.
Oh, bummer.
So it's a bummer. With Steven Spielberg, he directed the first two Jurassic Park movies, and he elected to not direct this third one in pursuit of other... I think he was actually still working on artificial intelligence at this point.
Oh, the movie, no.
The movie.
The technology.
He was not doing an Elon Musk.
I didn't know he did that.
No, he was not doing that. Director Joe Johnston directed Jurassic Park 3, and it's a lot of fun to see how fast and loose and quick this movie is compared to the previous two, because I believe the other two are 2 hour plus.
Yeah.
I think the first one's 2 hours, second one's just a hair over. This one's a brisk an hour and a half. Perfect for
That's all you need.
Perfect for a weeknight movie, 90 minutes. I don't remember if I saw them in theaters, but I definitely watched this a whole lot on DVD.
Yeah. Sorry, sucked into the drama.
Yeah.
Do you think Christopher Nolan saw that and said, I can do it with a plane?
the boat?
Yeah.
Again, that's not how he sounds.
He's British, right?
He's American who was raised in Britain for majority of his life.
What? So he's ball like that little girl. Ball.
Oh, in Fallen Kingdom? Yeah, the Queen's English. Alright, so we're coming up with the only appearance of Laura Dern in Soul Dominion, which is very
These ones
disappointing.
here are carnivores, and they really like fighting with each other. They use their
Wait, is that
teeth
another
and
one?
their claws to rip
She's
each
got two
other's
kids.
guts out.
She looks great.
She looks great. She always looks great.
So let's see, early 2000s.
Oh, he's here for breakfast.
So Mark's been working for the State Department now.
Yeah, what do you do, Mark?
What?
It's international relations, mostly
Get
treaty.
coffee.
It's after dinner coffee, friend.
There's
That
Who drinks coffee after dinner?
A lot of people. They have it with dessert, which is what they're eating. That man came home from work.
I assumed he was I'm not going to work today.
Sorry, he's not a coffee drinker. He doesn't know.
I don't drink coffee. It's really disappointing how we never had a movie that's centered solely on Laura Dern. And I really wish there was.
Maybe Dominion will be her time to shine.
Maybe. I really hope so.
You're still the best.
Because this is the last time we'll see Laura Dern until the sixth movie. And
She still looks great.
she's always going to look great. She's going to look great until the day she dies. But it's just disappointing that she wasn't able to headline this
Kind of
movie.
weird thing to say.
She's going to
She's gonna look good in her crypt too. She's a bag of bones. And she's an urn of
gonna look
ashes.
great until her 90s. Is that a better way of saying
What
it?
is the 90 the cutoff? Then she's just a disgusting.
Then she's an old bag.
What is happening in this movie? I'm missing details.
He's speaking at a university. He spoke with Laura Dern for reasons unknown, just to catch up, presumably.
It was like maybe we would know them if we were listening to them.
I don't think there was any plot reason.
He just wanted to say hi.
He just wanted to say hi and show the audience that she was
A mom and
she
not
was a
with
mom
him.
and not with him. Exactly.
Maybe they'll get together in the new movie.
Does anyone have a question that does not relate to Jurassic Park
Oh man.
or the incident in San Diego, which I did not witness?
It's my buddy Ian Malcolm.
Yes, sir.
Your theory on raptors is good and all, but isn't all this conjecture kind of moot? I mean, once the UN in Costa Rica and everyone decides how to handle that second island, scientists will just go in and look for themselves.
Dinosaurs lived 65
Does he not
million years
understand how
ago. What is
research
left
works?
of them
Like,
is
Maybe he's not
fossilized
a grad
in the
student
rock.
or like
It's like,
a research student.
oh, you're gonna develop a theory when the thing exists. It's like, that's how science works.
Just take a little bit at a time.
I can never tell what's rock and what's bone.
Technically, it's all rock, but calcium in the bones is replaced during fossilization.
Haven't you like been to school
Feel
for a
the
while?
difference, see?
Yeah.
Is this your first day?
Ew. Ah. Bad touch.
But,
I'm sorry. Is this her first day? Like he's explaining that.
I don't know.
rough and smooth?
I think she wants him.
Ew. Gross.
Yeah, I agreed.
Dr. Grant.
That's my dad. It's not his dad.
So,
This is Papa.
where'd it go?
It's his surrogate father.
He might be your father, but he ain't your daddy.
Sure.
Is that the quote?
I never knew that was a quote.
From Guardians of the Galaxy.
He may have been your father, boy, but he wasn't your daddy.
Oh yeah, with Michael Rooker.
I don't know his name.
Well, that's his name.
It's a rapid prototyper.
I don't think that's the future, having seen the future.
The computer breaks it
I
down.
mean, this is just 3D printing, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I like
A
how
rapid prototyper.
I like how that was the cutting edge technology. Ooh, that was like Windows 95. And
Probably was.
cloning is was the newest technology in Fallen Kingdom.
We still haven't had official.
Like I could go to my local library and do that.
Yeah. I can't go to my local library and do cloning.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's probably not going to happen for at least 300 years.
It's just a duck call.
It is. But it's, for velociraptors. And it's kind of
A
cool.
larger duck. 2001 in universe.
Would you have dinner with my wife and me this evening?
How old is Chris Pratt? Is he like 40?
In 2001?
No, now. Would he be like would he be like a teenager in 2001 or is he like a 20-year-old?
He's probably a teenager.
He's about to join the Navy.
Yeah, probably.
Become an animal trainer.
Yeah, he's probably 18 or something.
What if he was in that auditorium listening to that lecture?
That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool throwback.
I'm going to write fan fiction about it.
Yeah, sure.
Next to my Ian Malcolm and Dr. Hammond fan fiction.
Please let us know whenever you write this. I would love to read. I think this is the first time I've ever seen in 2001 for myself watching William H. Macy on screen, and turns out Boogie Nights and shoot, what else? Fargo are two of my favorite movies. So it's a lot of fun to see him basically kind of play the same character, but on a lesser.
He's not as bad as he is in Boogie Nights.
No, he's not as good. Maybe we'll watch Boogie Nights. Let us know if you want to watch Boogie Nights next.
He has a mustache too. I think you knew. I think you were ready for it.
Ready for William H. Macy's
I was
mustache?
always confused by this woman because I'm like,
Why?
your hair is a choice. Like,
It's a late 90s choice.
it is. She's very pretty, and I think she can pull off short hair. It's just like a bowl cut.
Not
though.
bangs. It does. If you replace her face with a child's face,
She looks like a little boy.
you would see that kid in
Wait a
elementary school.
minute.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
But she's beautiful.
Yeah, that thing is, her face is beautiful. Hair, it's not a great haircut. This is the plot point
Yeah, we
for,
need to pay attention.
this is the declarative no turning back for Alan, because they are, these two characters, William H. Macy and the actress, and I feel bad about not remembering it at the moment, they are saying that they want to have him charter.
They're like doing a safari.
They're claiming that they're doing a safari to Isla Sorna, where in reality, they are trying to rescue their son.
I know what they're trying to do. I just didn't know what their cover story was. Oh, so he did come willingly. Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't drugged. He fell asleep, and that's
Maybe
funny
I
stuff.
thought the Velociraptor was like a
the best scene.
Was a hallucination.
Don't get too excited, Billy.
Billy.
Chances are we won't.
You ever met a grown man named Billy?
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Wasn't that kid's name Billy?
Yeah, probably. Is this the kid from Airplane?
Oh my God! It's all full circle.
It's all connected.
Through our church.
I gotta say, that's really funny too.
Kind of reminds you of like Steven Seagal.
Yeah, he's probably going for a Steven Seagal thing. All right, this is the best line in the whole damn franchise.
Franchise, wow.
Yes.
Alan.
Alan!
Alan.
Alan.
There is no such thing as safe. We have to get back on that plane. Will you tell your wife to stop making that noise? That is a very, very bad idea.
Amanda? Ben? Amanda, honey, Dr. Grant said that's a bad idea.
What's a bad idea?
He says it's a bad idea.
What's a bad idea?
What was that?
You know, a dinosaur.
Stop! What are you doing? That's covered.
Oh, I don't remember the blood. I remember this plane crash.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
That's a bummer.
I gotta say, this is holding up from what I remember.
Mm-hmm. He's
I
like,
have a
here
vague
we go again.
I have a vague recollection of the whole movie, but I just don't remember like the specifics.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty good. Definitely not as, arguably not as good as the previous two movies, but it gets the job done, and it's still very entertaining.
What is it? What?
Why did they bring her?
What do you expect? You're going to Dinosaur Island. There are going to be dinosaurs.
Oh.
Ooh.
You done?
Yeah. Say your prayers.
Oh.
You think Christopher Nolan took that shot for Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah. I'm gonna take that shot for Dark Knight Rises.
I was so inspired by Jurassic Park 3. So is the Spinosaurus like an actual dinosaur?
I don't know.
Because I don't remember Dr. Wong or like Dr. Hammond ever saying anything about a giant Spinosaurus type of thing.
It's hard to say.
It's okay, it's dead. Nobody move a muscle.
Idiots.
I do remember there was a thing in the board game about the Spinosaurus and T-Rex fighting.
Okay.
Because I think you're just... Oh god, I just had like a major flashback. So it's like zones. So you're like progressing, I believe, you're progressing through the map. And there's different zones. And then you pull different cards or like different things can happen. Kind of like progressing the storyline. And your goal is to like get everybody to the end.
Yeah. Apparently, for this movie, there were a handful of novelizations, and one of them involved their kid, his tales, whilst on the island, in between him arriving and then picking him up.
That's smart.
Which is kind of cool.
Very honest.
It's for kids, but still, it's kind of fun though.
And then I had to eat my own toenails. I don't know.
I think he managed to find like one of their. We'll get there when we get there.
It reminds me of The Wilds, which everyone should go watch because it's amazing.
It is a good show. Would it be better if it had like dinosaurs?
No.
No, it's good as it is.
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't suppose that check you wrote us is any good.
All right, now, listen to me. I will pay you the money that I owe you, no matter what.
Yeah, that's
It's crummy on all.
honestly, Alan should have done his research.
Mm-hmm. It was before GoFundMe. They would have been like, "Help me find my boy on the island." And they would have gotten all the money.
Eric! This is Kirby. This is Kirby.
You gotta chill out, dude.
Just annoying cast.
So here's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Do you think Jurassic World took the idea of the Spinosaurus and used it for the Indominus Rex? The idea of like this one like end-all be-all kind of dinosaur, even though it's not like an original genetic monstrosity, this still is in the guise of Jurassic World. This is the sole antagonist for the movie.
I think
You know?
they took the concept of leveling up the dinosaur
Exactly.
and making it more scary.
Yeah, because we don't see any other, like, between Jurassic Park and the Lost Jurassic Park is just dinosaurs, cool. Lost World is like, look how dark it is and everything. And there's no, as you say, leveling up. Whereas this one is, we have the cool new dinosaur that'll sell toys, no doubt. And then we have the Indominus Rex, basically kind of following suit.
I always thought, I know that's like the parachute like strands, I thought it was like his sinewy like
Ew.
viscera. I was very disturbed by that as a child. God, she's so loud. She's so annoying. I mean, I get it. Like, I would be her, but God, it's annoying. Smart.
Oh, pack up the parachute? I think it's a plot point for later. I'm surprised that they were able to, like, provide that information so early on. Like, provide the setup for the payoff later on.
Good movie making.
It's efficient movie making. I'm trying to cram everything into 90 minutes, that's for sure.
They had a lot of babies.
Yeah, that's a lot of babies.
You were in the nest.
Raptor. We do know that he knows what raptor eggs look like because he and the kids in the first movie stumble upon them.
There's a raptor lay an egg.
Like a bird.
Just kind of like,
He squats.
and like gets in his little nest and then like pops out 15 eggs.
Yeah, probably. Like a turtle.
I guess it's not like a giraffe where it just falls out. So are these all the trucks from the big game hunters that were there in the second movie?
Let's find out. So I know that. So that island.
Or is that a different island?
That was a different island. Jurassic Park 2 was a different island. That was
really?
Site B.
Oh.
This is supposedly Isla Sorna, Site A.
Oh.
This is the location that the kids, the two Bryce Dallas Howard's nephews, find in Jurassic World, supposedly.
Ah.
What does I think it is?
I got a $1.10.
You're gonna have to answer to the Coca-Cola company.
Just. That was good. Oh, and he's limping. Oh, poor buddy.
Do you remember Dolly?
The sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with Dolly when that news broke. Like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. It's just like real life Jurassic Park. It was amazing.
Yeah, I remember thinking it was neat, but then didn't Dolly die? Dolly didn't make it.
I thought she was fine for a while, but still, you know, they're still like getting the kinks out of the system. You know, I'm sure they're still working on stuff like that right now. I'm sure there's a cloned human walking among us, and they don't know it right now. 2022.
I don't think that's true.
I think it's possible.
Into the herd.
So, what was the point of getting into that location structurally for the film?
Well, I could see them. They're just making sure he's not in there getting food.
They were getting food. Like, oh, he's probably a good idea that he's in a building. But that seemed to not be the case.
To show the velociraptors tracking them.
Yeah. Setting up the next, this whole issue. There does seem to be a whole lot more CGI and green screen in this movie.
But it's really hard to tell on this VHS. I don't know if this VHS is just particularly rough, but I feel like this is poorer quality than even the last one.
Because I had grown up watching this on DVD, I did not own an original VHS of this, so I had to buy this. I had to buy this online a little while ago. So this is the first time I'm watching this, and I don't know. Who knows if it's actually pretty well. I do like this shuttle line. How did Dr. Wong make eggs? So we just saw in the building that they're at, the
chicken
tubes.
came first.
We saw them growing the chicken in the tube, the
Yes.
test tube babies.
The
as it
chicken
were.
came first.
Exactly. So do they think that they ended up growing these dinosaurs in the tube first, and then having one of the females hatch, and then they take the eggs, and then they do the whole thing?
I think you have to do it that way.
What do you think, Blue? Do you think Blue was born as an egg, or was Blue grown from the test tube?
I feel like it would make more sense to do like selective breeding with more like submissive, velociraptors.
Yeah.
That's like what they do in dog breeding, and that's why pugs have no face, nose, and can't breathe. But I feel like that's how you would do it. You breed out the better breed out the bad things, and keep the line going and the pedigree going of the good genes. So that would be my assumption.
It'd be interesting.
I feel like it would also be less expensive from a scientific perspective to have them procreate like that way versus growing an organism where things can go wrong.
Together.
Hey, it's the kid.
Oh yeah.
Alan found the kid, or rather the kid found Alan.
Yeah.
So, it's just about an hour into this movie. And
we found the kid.
They finally found the kid. It's interesting.
Wait a second. You're Alan Grant. What are you doing here?
I'm here to rescue you, young boy. I just thought these giant cans were absolutely gross. What's the disease you get from
botulism?
Yeah. Do you think that kid got botulism at some point?
Probably. That is a large can. That's a coffee can. Coffee sounds nice after dinner. We're having breakfast.
I'm sorry, was he peeing just then?
Yes.
You never pee that close to running water. Even if you're like on an island that you're never going to return to and no one's ever going to return to, it's not a good idea to pee that close to running water.
Stupid. We've established they're stupid.
He figures all the big dinosaurs are in the center of the island, right?
Sure. I don't know. I'm not a dinosaur expert. I'm a paleontologist.
I don't know. Is he?
I mean, he knew how to like caress that woman's hand into like, this is bone.
Smooth.
This is
rocky. That was the only other female character in this movie, except for Laura Dern, who became a mother, which is fine, and a best-selling author, which is fine. And then this woman and that woman grad student that didn't know the difference between bone and rock. So
she just wanted to know what was hard.
You dress like Alan Grant.
Me?
Yeah.
That's my dad's satellite phone.
Thank you. I don't think I'd like to get an hat like that.
My phone?
Yeah, your satellite phone. Where is it?
I don't have it.
When did you use it last?
On the plane. I got a call on the plane and...
What?
I loaned it to Nash. He must have had it when he...
That's great.
How did no one see him?
That's a good joke though.
It's like me coming into my parents' room when I shit the bed.
I also like how it's Alan saying run versus like, don't run. Because he knows that thing's bad news.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Mom, I need a poster board. I got a project due tomorrow. Oh my god.
Oh no. That's bad.
You know what makes me mad? Not the scientists that created these dinosaurs, but the engineers that created all the structure in this amusement park and didn't test. I mean,
what's great? Let's get a whole lot of padlocks because that's going to survive.
That thing just busted through those iron bars or metal, whatever it is. I mean, I guess it's old-ish.
Titanium. Do you think we'll see Billy in Dominion? I hope so.
Does Billy live? I thought Billy died.
I don't remember if Billy lives or not. We're going to find out.
I think Billy dies.
What about Eric? What about William H. Macy? Do you think he's going to appear?
No.
It'd be kind of cool. It'd be really cool if they brought him back for like one scene. And Julianne Moore and like Vince Vaughn. I would love it. I think it'd be awesome.
No, it's too many people.
No, you just have it be like in a crowd scene where like, because all the dinosaurs are around the world. Don't you think Julianne Moore would be like, this is my dream come true. Yeah. I could study this thing in my own backyard.
And her Boston accent.
And then Vince Vaughn is like, I'm going to rip this car apart, and then there's a dinosaur helping me too. Isn't that fun?
They're after us because of those.
Those things know we have the eggs. I drop them in the river. They'll still be after us.
What if they catch us with them?
What if they catch us without them?
Bartering system. Do you think velociraptors are capable of bartering? Like, I give you one of your children, you don't kill me?
No.
For those who have seen this movie, I'm curious to see, and please comment below to see if you have seen this movie. I feel like Jurassic Park 3 is very similar to George Romero's Day of the Dead, at least in style and
Is that the one in the shopping mall?
that's going to be Dawn of the Dead. Day of the Dead is one where they're in a military base in Florida. It seems a whole lot more grungy in late 80s, early 90s, a lot of Reagan era kind of like cynicism. I feel like this movie, the fact that it's like extremely streamlined, bare bones, almost no fat at all. And I feel like it's a lot darker. Maybe not as dark as Lost World, but definitely darker compared to the first movie. It seems similar to Day of the Dead.
This is spooky.
I gotta say, I do really enjoy this whole sequence in the aviary.
Yeah, they do tension good. And I thought they did tension well for Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom, oh, definitely.
They did a better job with that.
They learned their lessons.
I wouldn't dislike the movie except for having to watch all of those animals die was really sad, and I didn't enjoy that.
All I'm going to say is
that little brontosaurus.
I definitely think a lot of them would have swam.
I think they went too big with the volcano. I feel like if there was a volcano that could have done that, and they didn't do any sort of geological study, like
That's true.
It seems kind of like way too big. Like, that was really destructive.
Don't you think that when they were trying to build Jurassic World, the theme park, that they would test the volcano? It's like,
yes.
You know what? In 5 years, there's a high chance this is going to explode.
Yes.
It's like, you know what?
Because that would be dumb to spend all that money.
Theme park here.
Yeah, that would be dumb to spend all that money and build that theme park there.
It's kind of like probably the reason
it's
why
like they take Disneyland and put it right next to an active volcano.
Like, I don't think that's probably the reason why there's nothing big near Yellowstone. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, Yellowstone's probably not going to like explode anytime soon, even if people kind of like.
People think it does.
People
will.
think it will, but I don't think there is.
I ain't no rock scientist. I don't know nothing about it. Ooh, that was good. That was good.
This is really good tension right here. I enjoy this a lot.
She kills it for me though. Mouth breathing.
Mom?
This is good. This is a good fake out.
What is it?
An aviary.
It's a bird cage.
Oh.
For what?
Birds.
She does not get this concept. You could be loud or dumb. You cannot be both.
Don't you think? Bird. How much money do you think this cost?
Why didn't he say aviary? Wouldn't that make more sense?
It would.
Okay, he's a scientist.
Yeah. He's learning to speak down.
It's like, she probably don't know what that is. Oh.
Oh man.
I remember like feeling that in my.
Oh, the little birds?
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like the compies.
Oh, hopefully they're okay.
Yeah, watching this on VHS, it definitely blends everything together, and it looks great on this. I gotta say.
Probably my worst pain I've been in recently is when I fell down the stairs. And I can't imagine how this would compare to that, because this looks like a lot worse.
I promise you, we weren't trying to recreate this staircase.
No, I was by myself. Ooh, that was good. But we never saw pterodactyls in the first Jurassic Park, did we?
No.
So this was just a part we never
it's
got to see.
assumed that they breeded them, or hatched them from amber mosquitoes and stuff, but we have no.
She couldn't even lock the door.
See from the air.
It's like I've never been more turned on. Where is this man in our marriage?
This man's an idiot.
Are we both stupid? How did our kid get so smart if we were both so stupid?
This is just a callback to the first movie. Oh,
Sorry. It's Koopa. Koopas. And Nash.
It's just nasty. Yeah, probably.
What a way to go.
Hello?
Hello? There may be one call. Whatever you do, don't call the U.S. Embassy. They won't do a damn thing. Hey, guys! Come here! Look at
Oh, what is he gonna call? Laura Dern?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
He loves her. He knows her phone number. Little Tommy.
Hello?
Timmy.
Hello?
Charlie.
It's the dinosaur man!
Okay.
I mean, I was afraid of Barney for a while, so.
I'm afraid of Barney.
There was a time where I liked him, and then then there was a change. Then I was afraid of him.
That's odd.
And now I'm just indifferent.
I only was afraid of mortality.
You were only afraid of mortality since the day you were born.
I did actually, one of my first nightmares I remember was about a spider, and then the second nightmare I remember was about dinosaurs. I remember that one very vividly.
I definitely watched Eight-Legged Freaks a little bit too early, and I definitely had dreams of giant spiders invading our house. It was kind of fun.
Alan, are you on a cell phone? I can't hear you. The river! Hello?
That would be so... Did he tell her he was going?
Yeah, that was in the very beginning. So I guess there was a plot reason why. Well, actually, no.
No,
He
because that
was
happened.
just saying, hey. The river! What does that mean?
And Alan, you drunk again. This is why we broke up.
I don't know. I don't think a flare gun would survive underwater, but maybe it
Yeah.
would. Who knows? It's entirely possible for like a search and rescue plane to have like a...
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
because of all the gas from the
Yes.
boat. That makes sense. I guess it would. I guess the like Coast Guard would design a flare gun to survive underwater.
If
That
it
makes
was
sense.
sealed, I could see it being maybe okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
You can't make that promise, Paul.
And Alan's just standing there like,
This is awkward. Wish I had a family.
man, you know.
The only
Lord-
family I have
Lord
is
Ern
science.
sounds light and pretty good right now.
He just likes science.
I think they'd get wrecked immediately. I don't think they would even stop. Why stop? Why circle them? Stop.
You want the eggs? Blue! You gotta talk to him like a Navy SEAL.
She thinks you stole the eggs.
Why does she think she stole it? Is this a feminist moment?
Are they all mamas?
They're all women.
Is this a Bechdel test moment?
It passes the Bechdel test.
I don't think it does.
I don't understand why it had to be her. This is stupid.
There's no reason why. Yeah, Mom, do it.
Sorry we took your babies.
You have no idea what this is supposed to do. This is like screaming at a cat meow and expecting it to be like, oh, okay, I understand what you're saying.
That's what my cat looks like.
No. Call for help.
How do you know that's...
Because he's heard them make that noise before. He's
Alright. Yeah, that makes sense.
like when the one got stuck.
Yeah.
My God. He's calling for help.
They know what they're doing.
That was not bad. I'm going to take this egg. Don't take it again. I'll be nice to you this time, but next time you get the tooth.
I'm going to eat the egg.
You're not gonna
These
eat
are my
it.
eggs to eat.
I'm taking this one. I get the tooth. I think maybe the boys have the...
The feather thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Dr. Alan Grant? That's a very bad idea.
Oh, so you know what? So Laura Dern is married to a State Department guy who's able to get all...
The entire
basically
U.S. military.
The Marines to come help them.
You have to thank her now. She said the Navy and the Marines.
And it's kind
Oh
of
my
like
god.
the same thing.
What if... What's his face is in there?
You know what? That'd be kind of cool.
He's here. He landed.
Yeah.
He's a young
Headcanon, Chris Pratt
18-year-old.
was on this landing.
He saved Dr. Alan Grant.
Yeah. You know what? I think it'd be really cool if they brought that back. I really hope they do. So this is the scene that I was referring to in episode 1, where we see pelicans flying off with a sunset in the background. This movie directly references and parallels that scene. And they even do this again in Fallen Kingdom too, which is kind of fun. Jurassic Park 3. What a brisk movie.
It did feel brisk.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
It's fast-paced. There's some fun scares. There's not a whole lot of emotional depth or character development, but still, it's a lot of fun. Do you have any last predictions
for Dominion? So time has passed. I don't know the gestation period for an egg of a velociraptor, but it's enough time for Blue to have a baby, based on the trailer, and that baby to be old enough to run around.
And be very cute.
I'm very excited about that.
Dominion feels like, based upon the initial trailer, it feels like a James Bond movie with dinosaurs. Because it looks like Chris Pratt is in like Rome or something.
Oh yeah, he does travel abroad.
Why is he going to the old country for any reason at all?
Not all of us consider it the old country. That's very a you thing. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
It's bizarre. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really glad that they bring back both Sam Neill, Ian Malcolm, and Laura Dern.
Yes.
And I really hope they bring back Julianne Moore and Vince Vaughn. And Billy.
They're not going to do that.
I really hope so. And Eric. I don't know. Sure. Why not?
They're not going
Let's
to
just do 5 seconds of William H. Macy and Eric. That's
not,
all I want.
They're not going to do that.
I really hope so.
I bet you $100 that they are not going to.
All right. I don't know about that. I'll bet you $5 that they will.
Okay, $5. They're not going to do that.
When
does this movie come out? In June?
In June, when this uploads.
Oh, okay. So we will have a response shortly after people see this.
Exactly. Thank you for joining us on our Jurassic Park quest. It was a lot of fun. These are movies that I'm definitely going to be rewatching for years to come. Jurassic Park is the first movie is definitely by far the best. One could argue for the second and third, but still, all are equally valid for watching because they're all entertaining in their own different ways.
There you go.
And that's what matters. Well, if there's nothing else to say, always rewind.
But most importantly,
be kind.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you. See ya.
Bye.